Good morning, everybody. I would like to welcome you all to Greenbank College and thank you for your support in joining us today in celebrating our 2019-20 Academic End of Year Awards. For anyone who doesn't know me, my name's Mary Beaumont and I'm the CEO of Greenbank. This is my third year in post, and when I joined Greenbank 3 years ago, I never imagined what lay ahead of me. What a strange and challenging year this has been for all of us, but particularly for our students, who we are recognising today through this virtual awards ceremony. Even though we can't all be here together today because of COVID-19, I am pleased that we are here together virtually to recognise the immense efforts that many of our students have made in overcoming adversity. Whilst we can't recognise every student, we've been immensely impressed by how all of our students are coping in these difficult times. I'm delighted to welcome His Honour, the High Sheriff of Merseyside, John Roberts, and his lady wife, Mary, to Greenbank today. I would also like to welcome the Chair of our Board of Trustees, Dr. Alan Irving, who most of you will know, as Alan is almost a piece of furniture here at Greenbank. And finally, I would like to welcome Mike Brumskill, who is one of our Board of Trustee members and leads on safeguarding. I'm now going to invite His Honour, the High Sheriff of Merseyside, John, to take the floor.
My name is John Roberts and I'm the High Sheriff of Merseyside. In each of the 55 counties in England and Wales, Her Majesty the Queen has two representatives, the Lord Lieutenant, the senior of the two, and the High Sheriff. The holders of each of these two offices have a duty to provide a meaningful contribution to the county during their term in office. The High Sheriff of a county has 5 further duties. The first is to uphold the dignity of the office. It's a very old office, the office of High Sheriff, going back over 1,000 years to Saxon times. The second duty of the High Sheriff is to support the Lord Lieutenant on occasions of royal visits, occasions when members of the royal family come to the county. The third function of a High Sheriff, his third duty, is to support the judiciary, and in particular visiting High Court judges, offering them hospitality and generally looking after their welfare whilst they are in the county. The fourth duty of a High Sheriff is to support the voluntary sector, and that is why it is my very great privilege to be here today, given that the Greenbank College is owned and run by a charity. And finally, the fifth duty of a High Sheriff is a more general one. It is a duty to support the monarchy, local authorities, the armed forces, the police, probation service, prisons, the emergency services, and all faith and young persons groups. It is a very great privilege for me to be the current High Sheriff of Merseyside, and a very great privilege to be invited today to this award ceremony.
Thank you, John, for that very good insight into what a High Sheriff is. Thank you very much. I'm now going to hand over to Catherine Elliott, who's our SEND manager, and Catherine's going to take us through the next couple of categories.
Thank you, Mary. So, we didn't want to end the year without recognising all your hard work. There were lots of nominations, and we know it's been a really difficult and challenging time for everyone. So first of all, we just wanted to say a big well done to everyone. So category-wise, first up, we have Category 1, the approach to remote study. This is for dedication to studies during very difficult, different and challenging times.
The winners in this category are Harin from Employability, Caitlin from Customer Service, Joseph from Business Administration, Abhijit from Customer Service, Ellie from Hairdressing, and Courtney from Hairdressing.
So our second category is our approach to remote study for our adult learners. And this again is for dedication to studies during very different, difficult and challenging times.
The winner of this category is Rob from Catering.
And our third category, which involves overcoming adversity, and this is really for persevering and overcoming adversity during this really challenging time.
For persevering and overcoming adversity during this challenging time, Joel from Supported Internship Programme and Michael from Horticulture.
In any academic year, and more so this year than ever, we applaud the achievement of students who attend 100% of their programme time. And I'm pleased to provide you with the Category 4 award recipients.
And for 100% attendance prior to COVID, Martina from Art, Armels from Sport, and Daniel from Business Administration.
Thank you, John and Mary, for that, and thank you, Anne and Catherine, for that. Before we close, I would just like to thank a few people who, without their support today, would not be possible. I would like to thank His Honour, the High Sheriff of Merseyside, John, and his lady wife, Mary, for taking the time to join us today and help Greenbank deliver these virtual awards ceremony. Thank you both. I'd like to thank Alan, the Chair of our Board of Trustees, for joining us today, and I would also like to ask Alan to pass on our thanks to all of the trustees who give up so much of their time in supporting Greenbank. It truly is appreciated. Thank you. I would like to thank Merseyside Police for allowing us to utilise the filming skills of PC Alan Langdrum, who has, through his filming today, ensured that the event could happen. Thank you, Alan. And to all staff at Greenbank, I would like to thank you for your hard work and dedication, particularly this year when you've had to adapt quickly to your ways of working in what has been very unusual times. So thank you to all the staff. To Anne and Catherine, I would like to thank you both for passionately believing, like me, that it was crucial that these awards went ahead today. So thank you both for believing in what I believe in too, and we all believe in, is the students at Greenbank. It's making their day possible. To all our parents and carers, thank you for your continuing support. And finally, and most important of all, I would like to thank and congratulate all our students. To those students who are leaving Greenbank this year, I wish you every success for the future. And whatever you go on to do, don't forget that we're here for you. And to those students who are returning in September, we'll be here waiting for you. The challenges may not have gone away in September, but we look forward to welcoming you back and working with you to make 2021 academic year a fantastic one for all of you. So thank you. I will now ask Alan, the Chair of our Trustees, to officially close these 1920 Greenbank Student Awards.
Thanks, Mary. I'm delighted to be here at Greenbank College's 2020 awards ceremony, although it is under totally unusual circumstances, but nonetheless. And I congratulate all those students who have been successful today in gaining awards and prizes. And not only that, but I also congratulate all the other students of Greenbank who worked so hard under such difficult circumstances as we have never seen before. I am very proud and honoured to represent you at Greenbank, and I'm very proud and honoured to know you. Can I also take this moment to pay tribute to Mrs Mary Beaumont and the staff at Greenbank, who worked diligently all through this time, particularly in the last few months, to try to do the best for the students. I thank them, and I give them my total support from the trustees. Thank you very much. Can I close off this award ceremony now by saying good luck to you in your future. Mary has given you, saying you know where we are. Go for it, go high and prosper.